Blessings, Cancer. This is Tiffany Light with your monthly forecast for July 2015. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for your patience. I have moved into a new house in Bali, and I hope you're having a happy birthday. If you had your birthday already, or if you're having your birthday, happy birthday. I hope it's going really well. We're going to have a new moon in your sign coming up very shortly, and I'm going to be hosting a free event, and I'll be putting up the video very shortly for that, so look out for that with all the details. We just had that Capricorn full moon not too long ago. Some of us have moved, some of us have shifted in how we are in relationships, and it's really about coming into fullness and wholeness of you, especially during your solar return. So in honor of that, I thought we would use, and I'm sorry about the noise, I have moved and I live next to a Balinese family, and they can be a little loud sometimes because their house is right next door. But do not fret, it's all about the family, and this is a cozy space, and you are all about family, I know that. So let's get into your reading for July, and I feel some good energies are coming your way, really positive love, really positive light, and I'm going to be using the Druidcraft deck. And just to let you know, I just put up my website, so do go check that out if you would like a personal reading. This is for Cancer Rising, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, or any kind of major planets in Cancer, I want to say. Anyways, let's get started. The candle's making me look all funny, so. Okay, Cancer, let's get into your reading. I'm using the Druidcraft, if I haven't mentioned so. And yes. Okay. First card that wants to come up. Okay, the Death card. Interesting. Death is about transformation. It does not mean that you're going to die. Okay? Death is the initial transformation of something changing in your life for the better. And for life to happen, we have to have death. And I want to say it's like maybe you've let go of phase in your life and there's a new phase beginning. And I feel this is about the time of your birthday or before your birthday. There's, so to say, this renewal that's going on right now. The sun is shining in your house, in your first house. And it's really transforming. It could also have to do a death of thought. And she has this skull right there. So there's a death of how you used to think. And a new way of your thinking now is changing and transforming for the better. It's almost like a magical way of seeing life and light and birth and rebirth. And this to me is the rebirth card in this deck. We have lots of different animal spirits. We have this spiritual air going up, and we have this ocean. It's like, you know, there's this beautiful cauldron, there's this river ahead of you, so there's like a new path that's opening for you right now, Cancer. So really take note at this time what is serving you, what is not serving you, allowing the new to come in so that the old can be transformed into the better for you. That's a really good card. I think it's a positive card actually to get the Death card around the time of your birthday, because it just means transformation. This card and a lot of the tarot decks actually has transformation. It just says transformation rather than death. But death is a sign of Scorpio, so you could be connecting with a fellow Scorpio and helping, that person could help you dive deeply into your soul. So that's going to be very interesting for you this month. All right, so let's focus and on the middle of the month. And card for Cancer, July 2015. This one or this one? This one, okay. Lovely. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords. So it looks like you're really thinking about something very seriously. I know you can be quite a serious sign. Serious energies are in your house. You rule the house of family, and there's this tree. It's like you have all these swords, And it's really like you're trying to figure out which one to pick, but you have that sword and that thought and that new idea right in front of you. So I just want you to take the sword that's on your lap, if that's the one you're really focused on and that's what you truly want, and go forward with that thought and that idea and make into action when the time comes right for you. So it's really about, you've grown a lot from this transformation. You've transformed, and now you're coming into this fullness and wholeness of you. But it's really about making a decision, and it's a mental decision. And when you make that mental decision, you will know which direction to go into for your next, so to say, year to come after your birthday, and what your focus will be for the year to follow, because it's, so to say, a new year for you. So let's get a card for Cancer for the end of July 2015. And let's see how we can shift this beautifully, nicely for you. This card wants to come up. Okay, so it is upside down. So it's 3 of Pentacles. It's really about, you're being viewed, so to say, as an artist, but it's upside down. So there's a shift that's happening within your work life, how you make your money. If you are an artist, this is great to get really creative. And so you're being reviewed, and you're reviewing something, a project that's going to be in your life for quite some time. I feel like it's a project. There's this cat stretching, looks like she's doing yoga right there. It's like the skilled work you've been doing and wanting to do is now finally going to be your main focus for your year, I want to say. Main focus for the end of this month, and then into next month of August 2015. And just really focusing on your skills. What are you good at? What do you want to focus on in this life? It's really about a trade that you do really well, and you're really well known for it, and people are going to see you in a good light. But because it was upside down, it's really about shifting that way and that thought and taking that action with that one thing. It's like, okay, I have a sword and now I have a hammer, and there's this cat stretching there. So that means there's comfort, there's coziness, there's also mystery and magic happening. And you have the magic touch, so to say, with your artistry. And this one is really about thinking about, what is it I want to do? And I feel it has to do with this project or an art that you do really well, and something had to transform. Maybe you had to leave your job to start doing what you enjoy. Maybe you had to transform already what you do. If you work for yourself, it's a skilled trade. I feel it's very much about the arts, but it's 3 pentacles, so it's going to bring you abundance in the future. You just need to keep working at it and trusting and understanding exactly what you're doing, and showing others that you are an expert and you are a specialist at this, and no one can do it the way you do it. So that is a beautiful reading, Cancer. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light from Bali. If you'd like a personal reading, please do check out my website. And definitely go check out your rising, your sun, and your moon if you haven't done so. And I hope to see you on the event, and I'll have that video up very shortly. Namaste. Thank you for all your support and your subscriptions and watching my videos and sticking around. Love and light from the beautiful castle in Ubud, Bali. Mwah. Keep transforming.